I keep hearing his bedroom door close, or like somebody's walking.
These are some of the most unsettling clips ever recorded. I've searched through countless videos to bring you only the most intense moments, so viewer discretion is advised. Let's start with this first terrifying encounter.
Go, 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 go. Oh God, oh God, Tim, Tim, you okay? Tim, you okay? What do I do?
In September 2020, John and Tim from the popular YouTube channel Exploration Unknown set out to document their visit to an abandoned altar hidden in the middle of a dense forest. But what they encountered that day was far more dangerous than they ever expected. The adventure started like any other. John and Tim had heard rumors about an altar, lost somewhere in the woods, and decided to see it for themselves. But from the very start, there were red flags.
Where are we?
It's supposed to be public land.
This is private property, bro.
Well, maybe it's like this over here, somebody's private property. And I know this over here should be like public land.
As they followed the directions they were given, it became unclear if they were on private or public property. Just a few minutes after they reached the location, they got their answer in the most terrifying way imaginable.
I saw something behind you.
Shh. Okay, dude, key light. Kill your light, dude. Oh my God, dude, it's a car. Shh. Hide. Dude, they were waiting. Somebody's here. Shh. Get down. Oh God, dude, we gotta get out of here. You shut that engine off. Oh God, they're getting out. Oh God.
Hey, I've seen your damn lights first.
Oh God. Dude, he's
You
got
get off my property.
He's got a gun. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Okay. Go. Oh God. Tim, you okay? Tim, you okay? Get up, dude. Come on. Get up. Are you hit? Oh God, run, dude, run. Okay.
A man appeared, one who seemed to have been waiting for them. Without a word, he pointed a gun directly at John and Tim. The man didn't just threaten them, he fired his gun. The shot rang out, echoing through the forest. Tim, startled by the sound, tripped and fell to the ground. For a terrifying moment, it seemed like he'd been shot. This is the kind of situation no explorer ever wants to find themselves in. One wrong move, one wrong word, and things could go from bad to deadly in an instant. John and Tim had two options: try to reason with a man who may not be in his right mind, or stay silent and hope they could escape unseen. Fortunately, both John and Tim made it out of the woods unscathed, but shaken. As they ran through the trees, the man didn't pursue them, but the fear that he could still be aiming at their backs must have been unbearable. On November 22, 2019, just after 8 p.m., a doorbell camera in Harriet Creek Ranch, Texas, recorded something that has haunted viewers ever since. A young girl, holding a flashlight and visibly terrified, approached the front door of a house. She kept glancing over her shoulder, as if someone, or something, might be following her.
Help, please!
But the house she turned to for help was empty. The family who lived there was away on vacation, leaving no one to answer her desperate knocks. Her panic grew as she continued pleading for help, unaware that no one was inside.
Please help!
By the time the homeowners later checked their security footage, the girl was already gone. No one in the neighborhood had seen her, and no one recognized her. She didn't match the appearance of any local children, and she never returned to that door again. Confused and deeply concerned, the homeowners contacted police, and posted the footage online in hopes someone might identify her. 6 years have passed, yet the girl remains unidentified. Online theories spread quickly, and while many were far-fetched, 2 possibilities gained traction. One theory, the darker one, suggests she may have been used as bait by criminals hiding off camera. It's a tactic seen in some home invasion attempts. A frightened child or woman knocks to lure a kind-hearted homeowner into opening the door. But in this case, the girl's genuine panic, voice trembling, and frantic mannerisms don't seem staged. The more widely discussed theory is also the most heartbreaking. Some believe the girl could have been 9-year-old Serenity Dennard, a missing child from South Dakota. Serenity had a history of running away due to emotional and behavioral challenges, and she disappeared from a youth treatment facility in February 2019, 9 months before the doorbell footage. Despite extensive search efforts involving hundreds of volunteers, Serenity was never found. The theory speculates she could have been taken across state lines and might have escaped, desperately seeking help. But Serenity's family reviewed the video and confirmed the girl wasn't her. With no solid leads, the case gradually went cold. Police officially suspended Serenity's search in 2021. And the unknown girl at the door, her identity, her story, and what she was running from, remains an unsolved mystery. This is Jared Coker. You might know him from his YouTube channel named Jared Coker Urbex, where he uploads raw footage of his adventures exploring abandoned locations across the US. Since 2020, he's posted over 200 videos of creepy, decayed places that many of us would never dare to enter. But one exploration in March 2022 at an abandoned dog treat factory in Wichita, Kansas, took an unexpected and dangerous turn. The first few minutes of the video seem fairly typical. Jared walking through empty hallways, hearing the occasional unexplained noise. It's the kind of suspense that comes with exploring forgotten spaces. But for the most part, it appeared that Jared was alone, or so he thought. Things began to get strange when Jared looked out a window. A red car was pulling up to the factory, slowly making its way through the gates.
He's gonna go around where I can't see him. I really do gotta get out of here now. I don't like that.
Instantly, Jared knew something wasn't right. The man in the car parked out of view, leaving Jared with no idea where he went or why.
Oh God. Someone's right out there. What do I do? I couldn't tell what he was holding.
From his vantage point, Jared could just make out the man walking toward the factory. But something was off. The man was holding something. What was it? A flashlight? A weapon? Jared wasn't sticking around to find out.
Oh my God. Was that a gunshot? I think it was. He had something in his hand too. It must have been a gun.
What would you do in this situation? For Jared, the answer was simple. Get out. Fast. But escaping an abandoned building is easier said than done, especially when you don't know where your potential threat is. Then, just when it seemed like Jared might slip away undetected, the situation escalated.
Whoa, whoa.
Stop right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay. Get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give you handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Got it?
Okay.
Either I can put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that?
Well,
Put them in front of you. That way you can carry them in front, okay?
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen is the police is going to come and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. A lot better than me shooting you, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What'd you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them. If they run, you shoot. There you go.
Yeah.
Be cool, nothing will happen, okay?
All right.
I shot one guy this way, the other one. It's all right. I'm not gonna shoot you. don't you see? Something says a use of deadly force. What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray paint.
No, that's me telling you I'll shoot you. Nobody else is with you, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay, if I see somebody, I'm gonna end up probably shooting them.
Oh no, if I were with someone and I know you shoot people, I would have gotten them.
Okay. I just don't want, they say wait, they scare me, I'll shoot in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just life.
Out of nowhere, the man appeared from the bushes, wielding what turned out to be an assault rifle. Jared's heart must have stopped. The man, appearing to take the role of some twisted vigilante, ordered Jared to put on handcuffs. Terrified and unsure if this man was mentally stable, Jared had no choice but to comply. Then, things got even more disturbing.
What we're going to do is we'll throw your camera and your bag in the trunk, okay? And I'll put my gun in there too. All right? We'll get in a little red car, just drive up here, set everything out, the police will come, they'll ask you for your driver's license, and they'll give you a little ticket.
The man ordered Jared to throw his camera and bag into the trunk of the car. Jared knew he was being held hostage, and there was no telling what this man would do next. Jared didn't record the moment he got into the car. He didn't want to risk setting the man off. After what felt like an eternity, the police finally arrived, but it took them over an hour and a half to get there. During that time, the situation took a darker turn. As Jared and the officers were speaking, two kids wandered toward the factory, much like Jared had. Chillingly, the armed man looked the officers in the eye and said, "If I see those kids inside the factory, I'm going to shoot them." Moments later, the police received a report that the kids had been shot. Luckily, the man's threats were not as fatal as they seemed. His weapon had only been loaded with non-lethal pellets, but the kids were still injured and had to be taken to the hospital. During the investigation, the man was identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas. Despite firing on the kids, Ken was only sentenced to 2 years of probation. The consequences could have been far worse, and it's a day that haunts Jared to this very moment. After that terrifying ordeal, Jared made a decision. He has never gone back to that factory. Sassy Cali girl thought her life was finally on track. She had a cozy home, a loving husband, and 2 beautiful children, a son and a daughter. By all accounts, they were a happy, normal family. But that sense of normalcy was about to be shattered in ways she never could have imagined.
You guys, I'm fucking freaking out. Okay, my son is gone. He's not home. He's at a party. Yeah, I know I look like shit. I don't care. I just got woken up. There's been a mimic here for a couple weeks. When my daughter's not here, I hear her say my name and she's not there. I ignore it because I know it's a mimic. I have seen it on here. My daughter's home, but my son's not home. My son is the only one that lives upstairs. The only one upstairs. All night since he's been gone, I keep hearing like the door close. Like it'll just shut. But sorry. So anyway, my son's not home, but I keep hearing the door shut. But there's nobody up there. There's nobody up there. I'm gonna see if I could try to. And let me take you guys. I'll take you guys up there and show you there's nobody up there. But let's see if we can catch it.
It all began just 3 months ago. For nearly a year, Sassy's younger sister had been living with them. But after her sister finally found a place of her own and moved out, that's when things began to change. At first, it was subtle. Strange, cold drafts upstairs. The unsettling feeling of being watched. Small things. The kind of things you could easily brush off. But then came the sounds. Heavy footsteps pacing back and forth on the floor above her, even when no one was there. At night, doors would creak open and slam shut, as though someone, or something, was moving through the upstairs rooms. And then there were the voices. That's what frightened her the most. One night, she was woken by noises coming from upstairs. Her son, who was the only person living on that floor, had been at a party, meaning no one should have been up there. What she caught on camera that night left her terrified. Have a look.
I'm so scared. Normally I don't get scared, but hearing the door close like a freaking human is up there, and I already went up there once and I checked, and nobody or nothing was up there. So I went up there and I checked all the rooms and in the attic, and there's nobody up there, but I keep hearing his bedroom door close, or like somebody's walking up there, but he's not here. I don't know what my dog's barking at. But I hope we catch it on camera because this is freaking creeping me out. Did you hear that? It sounds like somebody's walking up there. Bro, my fucking eyes are watering. This is scaring me. Hold on. Oh my god, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it. Fucking shit. I know you guys heard that. I hope I caught that. Did you hear it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here. Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god. Nope. 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 I gotta tell my daughter, boo boo. Oh my god. There's water in my eyes. Oh my god. Why does it sound like, and I recorded it. It sounds like somebody's in your brother's room. And I went up there to show that the door was closed. Tell me why his door opened when I went up there. I swear. I ran down here by myself. I'm recording it. Come up there with me to show them nobody's here. Oh my god. That made my eyes water, you guys. I showed it on camera. My son is not home. I'm not going to stop the recording just so I can show you guys.
That's scary.
I know, I ran down here.
Nobody's here besides
I ran down here so fast. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. And it sounds like somebody's walking around up there, and I got it on recording. Yes, only. Look at his door's moving. Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on. Oh my god. Hurry up and come up here so you can point it to show nobody's in the room. Look. Look. Nobody's in here. Nobody.
Look, even Pixie.
You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Oh no. I told you guys. And there's been that mimic. And my daughter has heard it when I'm not here. It says my name, or it says her name in my voice when I'm not here. And it says my name in her voice when I'm not here. And, or when she's not here. And now that's happening. Look at my dog. Well, fuck no, fuck no. Fuck no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming under the side of the house no more. Oh my god.
In the footage, you can clearly see the door moving on its own. Not just once, but several times. The disturbing sight caused both her and her daughter to flee the house in fear. So, what exactly is happening inside their home? Could it really be connected to a Ouija board they had used in the past? Or is there another explanation for the terrifying events unfolding in Sassy's house? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This horrifying footage was captured by Tobias, a YouTuber you might recognize from his channel, Unknown Worlds. Tobias, a 22-year-old urban explorer, has spent over 8 years venturing into abandoned places, sharing his thrilling discoveries with his audience. Known for his courage, Tobias often explores these eerie locations alone. However, on this particular day, he wouldn't be going solo. Instead, he was joined by his good friend Alex, embarking on an overnight exploration that would turn into a nightmare neither of them could have anticipated. For this video, Tobias takes us to Germany, the country where he was born and raised, and where most of his explorations take place. It's February 3rd, 2017, a cold winter evening. But the freezing temperatures didn't deter the boys from venturing into the unknown.
Unterwegs zu einem neuen Lost Place, den wir zufällig über Google Maps gefunden haben. Deswegen gehen wir davon aus, dass er noch gut erhalten sein sollte, noch nicht so viele Leute da waren. Wir haben wenig bis keine Informationen über diesen Ort. Das heißt, wir wissen nicht, wie sieht's mit Security aus, wie sieht es mit Umzäunung aus, wie gefährlich ist dieser Lost Place. Das ist natürlich auch immer ein Aspekt, den man...
Tobias begins the video, enthusiastically logging in with his viewers, explaining their plan to explore a derelict building. Everything seemed routine at first, just another adventure to document for their audience. But what started as a typical exploration would quickly spiral into something life-threatening. As Tobias and Alex entered the building, a disgusting smell immediately filled the air. Alex remarked, "It smells like pee," a sign that someone may have been there recently. The thought was unsettling. The smell was fresh. It could indicate current activity. Still, the boys decided to press on, unknowingly heading straight into danger. Navigating through the decaying hallways, the tension grew thicker. The eerie silence of the building seemed to amplify their every step. And then, the unimaginable happened. Out of nowhere, their seemingly harmless exploration turned into a real-life horror movie. A homeless man, armed with a knife, suddenly appeared, lunging at the boys. In a terrifying turn of events, the man grabbed Tobias and began dragging him away. Alex, frozen in shock, bolted, running as fast as he could. Desperate to escape, Alex eventually turned back, only to see the man walking away, blood staining the floor. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Alex managed to flee the building and immediately called the police. After the call, the camera went dark as Alex turned off the recording in his panic. With no footage of the actual assault, viewers were left to piece together what had happened through Tobias and Alex's harrowing retelling. Weeks later, after Tobias had recovered from his injuries, the pair released a follow-up video addressing the countless questions from their audience.
Also zu unserem letzten Video sind natürlich viele Fragen aufgekommen. Ich werde mal versuchen, so die, an die ich mich noch erinnere, jetzt zu beantworten. Und zwar natürlich, ob die Polizei kam. Man sieht am Ende, wie Alex die Polizei gerufen hat. Die kam auch mit dem Krankenwagen. Wie die jetzt mit diesem Obdachlosen oder was es war, verfahren ist oder hat, wissen wir nicht. Der Krankenwagen hat mich logischerweise ins Krankenhaus gebracht. Ich hatte Verletzungen an der Hand und am Arm. Und ich wurde dann nur im Krankenhaus angerufen, ob ich Anzeige erstatten will. Da habe ich natürlich ja gesagt. Also was man ja nicht auf der Kamera sieht in der Aufnahme, was jetzt noch mit mir passiert ist. Also wir hatten auf jeden Fall extrem Glück, dass dieser Obdachlose alkoholisiert war, extrem stark. Was man auch sehr gerochen hat. Man hat ja auch bei seinem Bett gesehen, dass da wirklich Pullen lagen. Deswegen waren seine Angriffe jetzt nicht so krass koordiniert, sage ich mal. Also er ist auch direkt umgekippt danach. Man konnte ihn abwehren. Ich habe ihn weggetreten. Man denkt die ganze Zeit dabei, wenn man da sich getrennt hat, was auch so dumm war, dass man sich getrennt hat, denn einfach bei diesem Angriff, man denkt die ganze Zeit, ja fuck, ist er jetzt eigentlich noch drin? Ist er schon draußen? Man weiß überhaupt nicht, was abgeht. Soll man jetzt noch mal rein oder... Also das ist auch so dumm, wir haben Pfefferspray eigentlich, aber wir vergessen es jedes Mal im Auto, es bleibt jedes Mal im Auto liegen. Das hätte wahrscheinlich auch extrem einfach geholfen, dass man ihn sofort außer Gefecht hätte setzen können. Man sollte es wieder auf die harte Tour lernen, dass man jetzt immer Pfefferspray bei hat. Ist auf jeden Fall extrem krass gewesen. Hat einen auch sehr, sehr sensibilisiert, was so Lost Places angeht.
In the video, Tobias recounted the horrifying encounter. He explained how lucky he was that the attacker was under the influence of alcohol, which likely reduced his strength. Otherwise, the outcome could have been far worse. Tobias emphasized the importance of being more cautious when exploring abandoned places and acknowledged that the challenge of staying the entire night had been far from successful. While the ordeal ended without any fatalities, it serves as a chilling reminder. Danger can strike when you least expect it. This video was recorded in Turkey and shows two women driving in their car while singing along to music, something many of us have done without thinking twice. They seem carefree, enjoying the moment, sharing the fun of belting out a favorite song together. But the video quickly becomes an example of how a harmless habit can turn dangerous. With loud music playing and their attention split between singing and driving, the driver loses focus for just a moment, long enough for a serious accident to occur. With a child sitting in the back seat, the distraction becomes even more alarming. The crash happens suddenly, a jarring reminder of how fast things can go wrong on the road. Fortunately, everyone involved survived, but it's a powerful cautionary moment about keeping your full attention while behind the wheel. In the following video, a woman named Britt is seen outside her house, trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her absolutely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside, I'm by myself with my dog. She's in that room upstairs. Josie? Josie? Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at, because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog, Josie, had been staring at a particular closet space inside the house, and doing so for quite some time. There was nothing and no one inside. The space was completely clear. But strangely, her dog remained locked in on something. At first, Britt was simply unsettled. But when Josie suddenly began growling and barking at the empty space, that's when Britt fled the room and started recording this video. Now, there's something else worth pointing out here. Something that Britt captures earlier in the video. The graveyard located directly in front of her house. Every so often, Josie will go out and stare at the graveyard, in exactly the same way she does when staring at the closet.
Josie?
Because of this, Britt now believes that the cemetery might have something to do with her dog's strange behavior, as though Josie is seeing something that the rest of us can't. But things only get creepier when Britt mentions another unsettling detail about the graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. And so that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
She explains that cows, which do not belong to her, have also started coming to this very spot. And when they do, they act just like Josie, staring silently at the cemetery. Keep in mind, Britt's only farm animals are horses. These cows wander over from a neighboring ranch, yet for some reason, they surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They just kind of come and really graze around this area, and they just kind of will freeze and not move. So, yeah.
If Josie's behavior hadn't fully convinced Britt that something is wrong with the cemetery, the cows certainly did. And what's even more strange is that this cow phenomenon is new. The cows only began appearing about a month ago, back in April. That's why Britt has been trying to film them as often as possible, in case they stop coming and no one believes her story. But one night, while receiving a food delivery, Britt recorded something that shook her to the core and made her even more certain that something is off about the graveyard. It was late at night when this happened.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You're a cow?
I scared. There is a cow.
They're actually not mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
What is it?
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
After entering her house to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, Britt suddenly felt a sharp tug on her shirt. Startled, she dropped her food and ran out in a panic. According to Britt, it felt exactly as if someone had yanked her sleeve with full force. Shaken by the experience, she chose to sleep in the RV outside and wait for her family to return from their trip. It goes without saying, she was completely spooked, and being alone in the house at the time only made it worse. Between this incident and the strange behavior from the animals, Britt now believes that the graveyard might be either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are certainly creepy. And even though no further videos have been posted about the situation, the existing ones continue to spook viewers and leave many wondering, what exactly is going on at Britt's home? Like many of these cases, this one remains a mystery. This next clip, shared by TikTok user Mackenzie, starts off a little strange, you could say. But the longer the footage plays, the more unsettling it becomes. Take a look. Right away, the woman's appearance raises questions. She's wearing a skeleton prop draped over her shoulders, and the way she knocks on the door is frantic, uneven, almost rehearsed. Combined with the fact that this happened in the middle of the night, the whole situation immediately feels wrong. But it was only about to get worse.
Happy and know it, answer the door. If you're warm-hearted, good-spirited, open the door.
She lingers at the doorstep, standing there with an eerie sense of purpose, as if she's waiting for something, or someone. Inside, the homeowner was fast asleep and didn't hear the knocking, until the woman suddenly switched to ringing the doorbell.
Real estate agent is what and who? You must answer back. Compute. Maybe they're shot inside, maybe they're down.
Can I help you?
Are you alright?
Are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just wondering, because I've knocked on the door a couple times.
Because I'm asleep. It's 1 a.m. Please leave.
We're just making sure we'll comply. I was just making sure that you
Leave now.
Eventually, the woman walked away and never returned. And to this day, no one really knows what her intentions were. Many viewers pointed out her rapid, unfocused eye movements, suggesting she may not have been in a stable state of mind. Thankfully, she didn't cause any harm, but it's hard not to wonder what she was hoping to accomplish by disturbing strangers in the dead of night. It's one of those cases where the mystery is almost as unsettling as the footage itself.
This video was captured by Kazi, a YouTuber you might know for his thrilling explorations into haunted and abandoned places. Kazi's channel has been around for almost a decade, featuring everything from entertaining content to eerie explorations. But this time, his adventure brings him close to home. He's venturing into a haunted forest in Ottawa, a place shrouded in mystery and dark rumors. Luckily, Kazi isn't going alone. He's joined by two good friends, Danny and Ali.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Kazi Official, and welcome to another video. So let me get right to it. 25 years ago in my neighborhood that I grew up in with the boy Danny and Ali, who's over there, we grew up in a neighborhood, and there was this massive forest. It was a terrifying forest because we were told as kids to never go into the forest. Apparently there was this tall figure, old man that walked around with a shotgun, and so we stayed out. We never went, but some of our friends actually went into the forest. Ali actually knows the childhood friend that went in there. And what's your recollection of what happened?
So Rami and Mark went into the forest. They're two of our friends from childhood. They ventured off deep in. No matter what we said, they wanted to go. We tried to tell them not to, and they got chased out by a dude wearing all black and a shotgun.
So why is that important today? Well, there's a rumor in the city that we're from, Ottawa, that there's this old man or tall man, it's very similar to what we grew up with, walking around in a black robe or a black shadow figure. We've heard mixed things, different things. We actually want to go explore together.
This forest has been part of their lives since childhood, but they've always been warned to stay out. Local legend has it that a dangerous man with a gun lurks here, and even now, 20 years later, those same rumors are whispered through the neighborhood. Now old enough to face their fears, they decide it's time to find out the truth.
All right, so we just parked outside of the forest. Well, the thing is, the forest is so massive that anywhere is the forest, right, Danny? Because I'm absolutely terrified. Like, that's why.
You know what hit me on our way here?
What?
Usually we drive hours to get to the location. We go there far away from home.
This was close to home.
This hits very close to home.
Literally.
When they arrive and park at the edge of the forest, they're only minutes away from stepping into the unknown. Despite the growing unease, they enter the forest, determined to uncover its secrets. At first, everything seems normal, but when they decide to stray from the main trail, things quickly take an unsettling turn.
I don't know about you guys, but I have no signal.
Where? Oh,
shh.
We have to leave right here. We have to leave right now.
Well,
hold on. How many is that? How many? Those are coyotes for sure, right?
Coyote.
Well, how many?
Listen.
Suddenly, they hear eerie laughter echoing through the trees, a sound that coyotes are known to make. The boys are on edge, realizing there could be a whole group of them nearby. Choosing caution, they take another path deeper into the woods, and unknowingly stumble upon something unexpected.
There you go.
What the hell is this?
Yo, there's a door and it's actually open.
Yo, I'm gonna check this side. We came off trail and we just found a busted down shed.
Oh, yo, look through the gates, look at this.
You guys are inside? How'd you get in?
An abandoned cabin hidden within the forest. Curious, they approach the cabin and decide to go inside. What they find is unsettling.
What the hell is this?
Bro, look at this.
What the hell is this? Yo, be careful. What?
Yo, is that a cell like this right there?
Don't touch it with your hand, bro. Don't touch it with your hand.
Does anybody have gloves?
Clearly been here and did something. Why is there salt, by the way?
Bro, there's somebody doing a ritual. This is like full-on ritual shit.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, this looks like a ritual that we would do.
A strange ritual scene laid out in the middle of the room. Salt, candles, and a mirror sit ominously at the center, hinting at something dark. But there's more.
The hell did you find? Who found this, by the way?
Ali found the house just sitting in front of me.
Bro, look at all these canes.
Yeah. Look at this. Look.
What? These guys have snacks.
Food.
Oh, shit.
Recently used food suggests someone else has been here. Rather than leaving, the boys decide to perform their own ritual using the items left behind. And what happens next will haunt them.
Beth, Rolf, Niap, Ro. Oh my god.
Oh, we have to be.
Yo, it got very eerie. You hear that? Something, yo, that wasn't outside. That was in here. Something fell. Something in here.
Something fell from the top.
Okay. There's no. We don't have to panic. We don't have to panic. It's fine.
It could have just been something fell. It could have been just
something. It was in here. That was. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it.
No, but I don't even think you should.
You were seeing it a second time.
You think so?
Yeah. Just try. You want to finish it? Or you
honestly, I don't care about the stupid ritual. Can we grab a?
Okay, no. Let's hold on.
Wait. Hold on.
Grab a stick.
Okay, we need to put this out.
In the middle of their ritual, two loud bangs suddenly echo through the cabin, sending the group into chaos. Unsure if the sounds are paranormal or if someone is lurking outside, they quickly leave, seeking safety. But as they step outside, safety is the last thing they find.
These damn thorns, man. My light's dead for my camera. I'm using my phone. Like, this is messed up.
How do we get out of here?
What the? No.
What? Go. What's wrong with you, bro?
What do you mean go?
Just come. What the hell did you see? Bro, I literally just saw someone standing there, bro. Go.
Hold on, here. Give me. Let me see.
Go.
Yeah, bro, you're seeing things, Ali. You're seeing things.
I'm not seeing anything.
Bro, there's literally nothing.
Oh my god.
Where?
Step back. Hello? Holy. You saw that, right? You saw that.
Where's the way out, man?
It's this way, Danny. This way.
A man appears watching them from the bushes. They can't tell if he's a threat, but something about him feels wrong. Not waiting to find out, they bolt. They run as fast as they can, choosing safety over confrontation. But it seems that the unknown man wants exactly that.
Man, hold on. Do you hear?
Bro, I see a light. Yo, get it, go!
Holy.
Go.
The man, flashlight in hand, was sprinting after the boys. Chaos erupted once again as they fled as fast as they could through the dense forest, finally making it to the car and speeding away to safety. But even as they drive off, one question haunts them. Who was that man? Could he be the person everyone warns about? They may never know for sure, but one thing is certain. None of them will ever set foot in that forest again.
This case isn't obscure, but it's often told from the wrong angle. Most videos focus on the killer, but with this one, we focus on the victim, on who he was, and on what was lost. In April 2022, 21-year-old Aaron William Davis walked across the graduation stage at BYU, Idaho. He still had a legal internship to finish before officially receiving his degree that July, but his future was already unfolding. Aaron was determined, thoughtful, and uncommonly driven. He worked multiple jobs to pay for school. He devoured philosophy books. He wanted to teach high school civics and eventually earn a PhD. In May of that year, Aaron met his girlfriend at a church camp. The two lived in different states, she in Alabama, he back home in Georgia. But the relationship grew quickly. They described their connection as magical. Aaron said he wanted to be a girl dad, and he talked often about marriage, family, and the life he hoped to build. By November, everything seemed to be aligning. He took the Georgia Teaching Certification Exam, the GACE, and scored high. He texted his mom the good news, and on November 10th, after a full day of accomplishments, he packed for a weekend trip to visit his girlfriend. The drive would take him through Rome, Georgia, where his closest friend, 22-year-old Brandon R., lived with his family. Brandon wasn't just a friend. He was practically part of the Davis household. He shared meals with them, slept in their home, joined their church activities. Aaron's mother said he spent so much time there that she considered him one of her own. So when Aaron planned his drive, staying the night with Brandon felt natural and safe. That night, the two visited a beer garden, then returned home for wine and karaoke. Aaron didn't typically drink, but he was relaxed, excited for the weekend. His last text to his girlfriend went out at 9:57 p.m. Around midnight, both young men fell asleep. Aaron in the guest room, Brandon downstairs. What happened next defies every known detail of their friendship. Sometime during the night, Brandon retrieved a knife from the kitchen. He climbed onto the roof, entered the guest bedroom window, and attacked Aaron as he slept. Aaron sustained 40 stab wounds, with medical evidence showing he likely never woke up or had a chance to fight back. Afterward, Brandon tried to cover his tracks. He used Aaron's phone to send misleading messages to his family and girlfriend. He bought tape and cleaning supplies from Walmart. Eventually, he buried Aaron's body beneath an overturned tree. When police later found Aaron's abandoned car, they searched the house. Brandon fled briefly before being located with help from his father. What followed was a grief so deep that both families struggled to understand it. Aaron's parents described Brandon as another son. They had fed him, housed him, taken him places, all while he was secretly planning to kill Aaron. Aaron's younger brother, who has autism, lost not only his older brother, but the person who had been his closest companion, a boy who organized Nerf battles for his birthdays and always made time to play with him. During the search, Brandon used Aaron's phone to deceive his girlfriend. She spent hours in the freezing cold, running through Rome and calling him repeatedly, getting replies she thought were Aaron, but weren't. When she learned the truth, she collapsed. At sentencing, she read a love letter Aaron had written her. One line struck everyone in the courtroom. "Even if a butterfly's wing causes one of us to die in an accident, we will always have back then. I would rather spend the rest of my life missing you than never having known you." Brandon's mother spoke as well. Through tears, she told the court she carried the Davis family's grief every day and insisted her son had suffered from severe mental illness no one recognized in time.
He showed nothing but kindness. He was a part of the Davis's family. There was an open door, a revolving door. I took that boy to scout camp every week.
But the judge ultimately sided with the prosecution. He said that while the entire courtroom was grieving, no one suffered more than the Davis family. Brandon was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. 8 days after Aaron's death, a memorial service was held. His mother spoke openly and beautifully about him, a brilliant, enthusiastic young man who made every room lighter. A friend described him as radically kind. The community rallied around the family, but as Aaron's mother said, the loss left a void impossible to fill. Rest in peace to Aaron Davis, a young man with a future bright enough to illuminate everyone around him, a future that was stolen, not by a stranger, but by someone he trusted completely.
What led to that? I never knew them ever to have a fight or a disagreement about anything. He's been as much as a son to us as anyone else, so it's really like losing 2 kids at this point. Seemed happier than I'd ever seen him. And just so much future there, so much potential.
Now that was all for today, folks. If you enjoyed these horrifying clips, click to see more on the video on screen.